We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Kansas City Royals. First pitch of the at-bat. Starling Marte is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, and there's one away. Digging in, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Harper.
Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The third baseman,
now to the plate, Eduardo Escobar. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
1 strike.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks' first baseman. One and two.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Heading after it is Jankowski, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. The 2-1 home is put in play to the right side of the infield, reined in, and that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Dozier. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Batting third.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Man at first for him following the one-out single. And he lays off for ball one. 1-1, here it comes. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Walker is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. From the belt, the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Dozier rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Batting fifth.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. 1-1. Here it is. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Christian Walker.
The left fielder, Christian Walker.
Hit to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in, Carson Kelly. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Dozier fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler.
The right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Soler.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Batting seven.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Weaver has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. 1-1 the count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Line towards center field. Marte is right there, 1 down. Now in the box, Jacob Stallings.
The catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Soler leads off first with 1 away. This one's flared off to the right side. Harper coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So here now is the pitcher, Mike Montgomery.
Mike Montgomery.
First offering on its way. A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike, the count to the Royals pitcher.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Harper will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Grounded to first. Taken in by Encarnacion. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So digging in now, Luke Weaver. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he popped him up. Gurriel is calling for it, and that retires the side. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next.
The center fielder, Travis.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
1-0.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The batter, number 15.
Here's Brian Dozier now.
Second baseman.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Jankowski ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 to third, right to him. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
The left fielder, number 23, Nelson Cruz.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Marte's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Edwin Encarnacion now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch.
Nope, that's off the plate.
First and second now, 1 man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
The right fielder, number
In is
12.
Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So 2 away here in the Kansas City third. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
4 runs here in this half inning. In there, 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta is under it. And that retires the side. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike now. This is pulled into right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
The third base.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Number 17.
Ready for another chance? Rhys Hoskins comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He's been pounding his zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The catcher.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Montgomery. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Peralta comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Travis Jankowski. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Now batting, David Peralta. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Pulled toward right center field. Jankowski on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now at the plate, Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Scope. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Hit out towards second. Dozier gets to it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Brian Dozier.
The second baseman, Brian Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3-0.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way.
Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Gene Segura.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Tim LaCastro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 16.
Now a bunt attempt here.
LaCastro.
To second for 1. On to Encarnacion, but it's too late to get them both. Here's Starling Marte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch inside the throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 1 out and a runner on second base. And now the runner's trying for third. In there. Now the throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The right fielder, number 3.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Soler's after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Hector Rondon enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And there's ball 1. Popped him up.
Hoskins
In foul ground. 1 away. Ready once again, Jorge Soler. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Harper. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So striding in, Eduardo Escobar, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Left center, base hit. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. Count remains at 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard to short. And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
To the plate now, David Peralta.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Fielded cleanly. Dozier relay to Encarnacion, and they turn the double play. In now, Carson Kelly, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam in the. So next to the plate for the Royals, Jacob Stallings. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch.
That's out the corner.
One and two now. Here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Three and two.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. One man gone now for KC in the 7th. And up next, the left-handed thrower, Mike Montgomery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Settling in now, Travis Jankowski. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scope is there, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Grounder down the line at third. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Ildemaro Vargas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Arizona, number 4, Ildemaro Vargas.
Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Popped him up. Encarnacion has room in foul territory, and that's the third out. Silvino Bracho is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Brian Dozier. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. 1 out. Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Stepping in, Starling Marte. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. This is line to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. This is in the air to left field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up now, Eduardo Escobar. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there he goes towards second. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Liner towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Strike taken, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Now batting, left fielder, David.
Scott Blewett gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Number 64. Scott.
Into the box now, David Peralta. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 0-1. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Gurriel is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Kansas City Royals. Standing in, Jason Hayward. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
7 o'clock.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Too high, ball 3. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting second, the first baseman.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out. On to first, a double play. At the plate, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. George Springer the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Here's the 1-1. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall. Correa isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Travis.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. Brian Dozier waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Kingery's there. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Here's Brian Dozier now. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Jankowski makes a break for second. All even now, 2-2. Jankowski aboard here at first with nobody out. Again, another foul ball. Rizzo will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1. Into the box now, Miguel Sano. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. And that misses inside, 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Big swing by Sano and a ball sent to deep left field. And it's gone. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. One out, nobody on. Hit hard. Foul. Cruz absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup.
Yeah, and I think the common denominator of why he absolutely hammers left-handed pitching is the fact that he knows he can't get beat inside. He has that split second more to be able to execute his game plan knowing he's not going to get jammed.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Over the bullpen and gone. In is Jorge Soler.
The right fielder. Jorge.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he misses again, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting 7.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Kingery calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Ahmed. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Soler. He's there and records the first out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Garrett Stubbs. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Still even at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a shot back to the mound, but he manages to glove it. Last half of the second set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. Digging in now for Kansas City, Jake Kalish. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Travis Jankowski is on deck. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Runners on first with one down. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1 on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. Brian Dozier at the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dozier.
Bumgarner sets. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
The batter, the third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Now a pickoff play at second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Fly ball out to straightaway right. On the move is Hayward. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Scott Kingery. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
In comes Jankowski.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a line, that's a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Pulled toward right center field. So there on the move. And oh no, it's off his glove. Throw into second, and he is in there. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
The third baseman.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Carlos Correa goes down for out number 2 in the top half. George Springer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch.
Nelson Cruz.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Popped up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bumgarner's ready. Here he comes 0-1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Hayward, still ranging back. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel.
Shortstop.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Gurriel.
Hayward will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Nick Ahmed. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Ready now, Garrett Stubbs comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lifted the other way out to left center. Jankowski's on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Into the box, Kyle Tucker hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch out.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Striding into the box, Jacob Stallings. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jacob Stallings.
In the air to straightaway right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jake Kalish. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Kingery's there. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Travis Jankowski, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
At the plate, Brian Dozier.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And in steps Scott Kingery. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit in the air to right field. Soler is there. 1 down. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel at short. And there's out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. From the stretch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman Miguel Sano.
Miguel Sano.
first offering on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's right there. Throws in time, and that's out number one. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Nelson Cruz, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. On a line, that's a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So 2 on with 2 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. 1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High and deep to left center field. Racing back the left fielder. Gone! Here's George Springer.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So striding forward now, Nick Ahmed. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
I always felt, 0-2, you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Now batting.
And now Garrett Stubbs. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Stallings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kingery ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next up for the Royals, the pitcher, Jake Kalish, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. A ball and a strike, the count to the Royals pitcher. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Travis Jankowski. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
To the plate now, Brian Dozier.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. After it is Tucker.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 7th inning ready to roll, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
Now
at the plate, Scott Kingery. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Ryan Healy will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for Philadelphia, number 28, Ryan Healy.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Ian Kennedy comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Ian Kennedy.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. is put in play to the right side of the infield. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The batter.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a good fastball from Kennedy as he gets ahead with strike 1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Encarnacion will put this one away, and the side is retired.
For the tradition.
Number 96 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
The left fielder, number 23.
At the plate now, Nelson Cruz, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Sano blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
The batter. The first baseman.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Archie Bradley comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Standing in now, Jorge Soler, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
13, shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. Tucker is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away.
Now
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Nope.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
This one's down to 3rd. Reined in. There's one on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, George Springer.
Center fielder, number 4, George.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate,
That's not
1.
an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Line to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Josh DeMont gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 63.
Stepping in now, Garrett Stubbs, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's in the dirt. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Count still at 1-2. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. So stepping in, Kyle Tucker. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
The count now at 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back. Dexter Fowler is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Fowler.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Now at the plate, Travis Jankowski. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game.
The batter, number 15.
At the plate, Brian Dozier. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
1 strike.
Runner goes. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Now he'll look to third but go to second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Victor Arano answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The left fielder,
Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Edwin Encarnacion now 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
Encarnacion.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Scott Barlow comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 58.
Here comes the first pitch.
Barlow.
Scott Kingery stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Phil Gosselin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For the Phillies, number 8, Phil Gosselin.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Stallings goes to get it on to first, and that's your ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3.